No question, only superheroes in a section. Only big bangers on the set list. On top of buildings where I eat breakfast, and I shine like a new necklace. I'm ready to go, she calling my phone, girl, I'm coming over. I got something to prove, I showed her the world, can't hold it no longer. They think I'm way too young to stand up for the ones I love, but let me tell you something.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Smart RC12 video. Welcome to another video today, and Merry Christmas to all of you guys. It is December 25th, the 12th day of Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. As it's Christmas, and you've been celebrating with your family and your friends if you can, well, because of COVID. But anyways, I have got a big surprise for you today. I'm reviewing a ton of cars for the 12th day of Christmas. I got 3 cars for Christmas today, and I'm also going to review the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th days of Christmas today also. Sorry I could not get them out. I was busy with school right before break and everything, and I didn't really have any time. We were trying to prepare and stuff for this week. So we are here. I'm on my break. Obviously, it is Christmas. So let's get to it. The 12th day of Christmas. Now, a lot of you must have seen the teaser trailer for Cars Rivalry. Now, I know in the teaser trailer it said coming Christmas 2020. Well, yeah, I kind of had to delay that. So I delayed it to January 3rd, 2021. But now I'm starting to think I won't have enough time. So all I know is that it's definitely going to come out next month. Is all I can tell you guys, but hopefully I can get it out soon as possible. I just don't want to rush, so it seems, bad. I don't want to do that. I want to get it as soon as possible, but make sure it's good as possible. But anyways, today is the 12th day of Christmas, and let's get to it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars to review today, if you count them by the packs and stuff. But if you count them individually, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars to review. So let's get to it. For the 8th day of Christmas, and then to the 9th, 10th, 11th, and then I'm going to pick the order of the cars I got today for Christmas. So, the 8th day of Christmas was Sally Carrera. This was suggested by Sergio Munoz Barrera. Also known as Sergio Gaming Corner, but his channel name is Sergio Munoz Barrera. I'll put his channel link in the description below, so go check his channel out. And let's get to reviewing Sally. So this Sally I got in a 5-pack with Tar Lightning McQueen, Luigi and Guido, and Ramon here with the sprayer thing. So we'll just put them on back. So let's get to reviewing Sally. Okay, so here you got Sally right here. Got this for my like 9th birthday or 8th. I can't remember. I think it was 8th. Don't really remember though. Okay, so let's get to it. First, you can see she's got the Porsche logo right there, the Porsche symbol right there, because she is a Porsche 911 Carrera. And then you've got the headlights there, the hood, the nice smile expression. Got green eyes, like sea-ish green. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's sea-ish green. Here you got the rims, silver rims, tires. I got the rear view mirrors. I don't really understand how this works, that the eyes are in front, so I have no idea how that part works. Probably have some weird vision thing. Here is the door, and then the wheels again. Onto the back. Got the tail lights, the Carrera, because that's her model. Here she would usually have this pinstripe tattoo, but it's not there on this model. California license plate with 301 PCE. I know it has a meaning for it. Every license plate on the Cars universe usually has a meaning, but I don't remember the meaning for this one. So if you guys know, you can just put it in the description comments below. I gotta always mix those two up. Here you got the 2 exhaust pipes, the roof mirror, the window, that for the back, again symmetrical. So you got the door, the rear view mirror, and the tires here. Not much that goes into Sally, because she's not one of those racers that has like a ton of detail. You got the top here. I like the color, and it's like sort of glossy, you can see. Yeah, and I like the color. It's like a light blue. It's like cerulean, but a little bit darker. Kind of like cornflower color. Made in China, Disney, Pixar, Mattel. This is one of those sort of design bases a bit. So that's cool. So one last look at Sally here. And that is it for Sally, who was the 8th day of Christmas. Hope you enjoyed that review. And now, on to the 9th day of Christmas. Francesco Bernoulli. He is one of the cars I got for my birthday, along with the Ray Reverham 2-pack, which I reviewed in the first day of Christmas. So you can go check that out on my channel. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. So, thank you. That would be, I would appreciate it very much. Now, on to reviewing Francesco Bernoulli. Here we got Francesco, got the name tag. I like the Blue Desert name tags, but now we're going to 2021, so we have the new 2020 clip arts and backgrounds and stuff. I was able to get them back in the package along with a ton of other cars I got for my birthday, but 3 of these I did not open yet because I got them just today and I wanted to wait to open them. We got Francesco. Now let's get to reviewing the package. Okay, so you got the clip art there, Francesco, and then you got the Cars logo and the World Grand Prix logo because he is from the World Grand Prix. Really like the clip art here. It's pretty cool. Blue desert background. And on to the back. Again, you got World Grand Prix and the Cars logo. Here is a picture of Lightning McQueen and Francesco Bernoulli at Porta Corsa. And here's the summary. The World Grand Prix will determine who is the fastest car in the world. Got in Spanish, French, and Portuguese. Here's some of the other cars you can get in the series. Raul Rule, World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen, who was pretty much a peg warmer. Francesco Bernoulli, and Shu Todoroki. And then just a bunch of other stuff. Now, yes, I'm sorry. I do not, since it's already open, I cannot just open this live in front of you, so I will just switch to another video that's pre-recorded of me actually opening this, because I know a lot of you people are satisfied with that, like me. So, let's cut to it. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that clip of me unboxing Francesco. So now he's out of the package, so let's get to reviewing him. I just got him out of the package. He's pretty cool. He's one of my favorite characters. He will be I guess you could say second main character. He's the deuteragonist in my upcoming movie, Cars Rivalry. The protagonist is McQueen. Cruz is, I guess you could say, the tritagonist. Francesco is more the deuteragonist than Cruz. He has more parts than Cruz, to be honest, in the movie. Okay. You got Francesco. And I had a lot of trouble trying to cast because the cast member who was casted for Francesco had a lot of problems trying to record. So he was offline for like a whole month or like few weeks, and I was having trouble trying to find a new Francesco. Luckily, he is back, and that person is Cars Cool as Ice, and he recently hit 100 subscribers, so congratulations to him. So he will be playing Francesco in Cars Rivalry. So let's get to reviewing him. So here in the front, he is a Formula Racer Francesco, so he isn't in this shape. He's a Formula 1 racer in Italian. Here you got the number 1, which is his number, Italian flag, sort of. It's not centered, the decals, you can see. It's actually a bit off to this side. You got the nice smiling expression right there. And you got Francesco's. He has, like, brown eyes, and he's, like, really tiny. This would actually be the place where the driver would sit in real life. Here you got the front fenders. Well, like, it's open wheels here. And the green and the white, pretty cool. And according to science and aerodynamics and whatnot, since he's like this, he's able to make turns very well, but he gets a lot of drag on straightaways and gets slowed down. Unlike McQueen, who, not this custom. McQueen, he has the fenders, so he does good in straightaways, but the turns he is slower on. That is all aerodynamics. Okay, so onto the tires. Really cool. Is funny name for his tire brand, Rotelli Tires Pasta Potenza. Pretty funny name for his tires. Really like the colors over him, the red, green, white, since they resemble the Italian flag. Here you got, I'm guessing that's his league Formula Racing, if I'm not, yeah. If I read that correctly, that says Formula Racer. It's hard to, very tiny, but if I am reading that right, that says Formula Racer. Because that is who he is. He is a Formula Racer. Okay. You got the all in the logo there too from the World Grand Prix. That was the alternate fuel they used, but was used to just bring everyone back to gasoline. If you watch Cars 2 properly. I like the suspenders here. And open wheels. World Grand Prix in number 1 in black. It's green and red and white for the Italian flag. And here you got the bigger tires in the back than in the front, you can tell. And off here you got Francesco's signature with an Italian flag. And this, I have no idea what that is. Could be like a light or something. I do not know. Onto the spoiler. Here you got World Grand Prix. Oh, you got the green, white, and red to resemble the Italian flag. Got his number there. World Grand Prix and Italian flag. Pretty cool. His taillight here. I really like Francesco. He's one of my favorite characters by design and also personality. It's pretty funny. Here again on the side. So yeah, Francesco is pretty cool. Here on the top, I don't know what this is, but if you watch Formula Racing, you would probably have an idea of what exactly this top part here is. With the green on the top and the white. It's really cool. I like the splash of colors on this guy. Super cool. Onto the base here. Mattel. Disney Pixar. This is Thailand variant, Old Blue Desert or Thailand variants. I miss the China days. They made the greatest variants ever. Vietnam is absolute trash. You cannot tell me otherwise. Thailand is doing pretty well, but their decals are a bit blurry. If you look at Francesco's eyes there, I don't know if you can tell, but they're a bit blurry. But if you look at China, like here, Sally, like literally the decals are pretty clear. Now, I don't have any types I can compare Francesco to since he's the only Formula racer I have. So, this is it for Francesco. Just take another look around him. Really cool character here. So that is it for Francesco. And now, on to the next day of Christmas. The 9th day of, actually no, Francesco was the 9th day of Christmas. Now we got the 10th day of Christmas. Sage Vanderspin. Hold up. I'm crazy, aren't I? Shoot. Okay, sorry. So what was holding up my phone instantly just fell. But we are back, finally. Now, where was I? Yes, I'm crazy. I just said this is Sage Vanderspin, but that says Rex Revler. No, I'm not crazy. Look at this guy. Does this look like Rex Revler to you? No, it does not, because this is Sage Vanderspin. Mattel made this problem. They mixed up the clip art and the name, but the die cast is really Sage Vanderspin. No, they did not mess up the die cast. They messed up the name and the clip art because you can clearly see up here a Dynaco 400 logo, which you know Sage Vanderspin raced in the first Cars movie and not Rev Rexler, who was in the third Cars movie. Dang it, camera. You can definitely tell that the clip art and the name tag are the things that got messed up. So, let's get to showing you. And clearly, I'm not crazy. Mattel is. Just ignore that name tag. Just ignore it. You gotta look at the car in the package. Again, I also got this for my birthday. Mattel 3 Plus. Let's take a look around more. Really like the clip art, even though it's not for the right character, but still looks pretty cool. Here you got the Dynaco 400 logo, Cars logo. Dynaco 400 again, Cars. Here's a picture with Todd Marcus, Claude Scruggs, Hall Angus, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Axel Aikler, I forgot his name, it's like Axel Aikler, something like that. You got Ruby Oaks and Dirksen DiAgostino. They're all racing in the beginning scene of Cars, the Dynaco 400 in the Motor Speedway of the South. Here's a summary. After the Dynaco 400, a tiebreaker race is needed to determine the winner of the Piston Cup. And here you got 4 other cars you can get in the series. Kevin Shiftright, Billy Oil Changer, I can't remember the Sidewall Shine racer's name. I think it was like, yeah, Slider Petrovsky or something like that. I can't remember it. And then you got Claude Scruggs. That is here. So that is it for the package. So again, I do not have, I cannot open this live since it's already open, but I have a clip for that luckily. So let's play it. if you enjoyed that clip. And we got Sage Vanderspin out of the package. He's my favorite Cars One stock car. He looks pretty cool. The designs and everything, splash colors. That's why he's my favorite Cars One stock car. So let's get to reviewing him. Okay, so here in the front you got his headlights. The one that says 80, pretty cool. Got the grill here, it's like a mustache. You got this smile here. Here on the hood, the gaskets logo with the red and yellow stripes. The racetrack treat, and it is like a bar with, like, I guess you could say vanilla cream in it. Pretty cool. Got brown eyes. The eye decal here. Off this side. Nice tires. I really like tires. The color, the rims, and everything. Here you got the extended sponsors. Piston Cup, Nitroid, Mood Springs, Revolting, Octane Gain, Vitally, No Stall gaskets. I cannot tell what that really tiny one there is. Gas brand, Easy Idle, RPM, Little Turkey Pistons, Leakless, Retread, and Clutch Aid. You got red and yellow stripes again, continuing from these sides. You got the number 80 outlined in like yellow, not yellow, white and black, and the blue. The rest of the car mostly. Here you got the candy bar again, and you got the gaskets logo, racetrack treat. Pretty cool. And it's sort of transparent in the windows and the roof window here. Onto the back, you got the red spoiler, pretty cool. And cream filled. Yeah, so it's vanilla creamish, I guess you could say. Taillights here, and you got the yellow the bumper racetrack tree because his color. I don't know if that would also symbolize that he's a rookie or not. I do not know. Here you got the transparent window and the blue roof window bars. Again, symmetrical. Here you got the gas cap. And pretty cool. 80 and the extended sponsors. The exhaust pipes are pretty cool and different from any car I've seen because it's like squared and rectangular-ish. Pretty cool. Okay, here on the roof, I really like the roof with the roof flaps. It is entirely like a base of red, and then you got the number 80 there. Pretty cool. I like this here. You got the cream filled bar gaskets. It's really cool. That's what I love about this diecast. Sadly, I do not have any cars to compare to because I barely have any like stock cars. He's really like the only one I have other than Chick and McQueen. Literally the only one I ever have. I don't really collect stock cars, more next gens instead. I really like the design basis because he's a stock car, pretty cool. Mattel, Disney Pixar, made in Thailand. So just one more look around Sage Vanderspin. Okay. So that is it for Sage Vanderspin there. So now let's get to reviewing my boy, RS24 Endurance Racer JD McPillar with the next gen color shift paint job. I really love the RS24 Endurance Racers, especially because the color shift paint job is really cool. JD here, he turns from like a purple to a blue violetish. But my favorite have to be Jackson Storm, Ed Trunken, and Rich Mixon. Or in Mattel's case, instead of Rich Mixon, how about Tim Treadless? Nah. Anyways, let's get to reviewing JD. Looking pretty cool here. So let's get to reviewing the package. Alright, here you got JD McPillar name tag. Pretty cool. And you got the RS24 Endurance Racer logo with the stopwatch. You got the Cars logo. And their actually here is like McQueen RS24 Endurance Racer form. Pretty cool. Here's Jackson Storm. I really wish they put him in his RS24 Endurance Racer format too. That would have been pretty cool, but they did not, sadly. But anyways, let's get to reviewing our main boy JD. But here's the package, next gen color shift paint job. And as you can tell, if you think about this logically, they're actually going the wrong way. They're actually making right turns instead of left turns, like in their classic speedways in the Piston Cup, or in real life, NASCAR. You can tell logically they're actually running right. You just think about it. Just look at the picture. Just look and observe, and then you can tell they're actually going the wrong way. And here is the fan stands and everything. A pretty cool racetrack. I think it's in Radiator Springs. I do not remember. If I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that's what the R stands for, Radiator Springs. If not, I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Anyways, let's get to the back of the package. Shoot. Got the RS24 Endurance Racer logo there. And the Cars logo. Pretty cool. And here is the summary. I really like this track. Harder, faster, sleeker. The 24-hour race is on. And these next-gen racers are ready to push themselves on to the limits. And this racetrack is really cool. And if you look at it, everything looks so cool here. Piston Cup stand there, the fans and everything. The track itself, it looks so awesome. The clip art, it's amazing. You can collect them all. Jack and Storm, Chase Racelaw, JD McPillar, and Lang McQueen. They were the first wave. Of course, they released more like Ed Trunken and Rich Mixon, or in Mattel's case, Tim Treadless. But those are the ones that have been released. I think, oh yeah, and there's Eric Breaker too. He was also released. I think that was it for now. Maybe they will release later on. I have no idea if they will. But those are the 7 I know of so far. So yeah, that is it for the package. Pretty cool. And now let's get to reviewing JD McPillar. Sadly, again, this was already open, so I cannot open it live in front of you. So let's skip to the video of me actually opening it. So let's see it. Okay, so we got JD out of the package and we're ready for viewing. Looks pretty cool here. It's hard to tell. He's just in his very dark purple stage here. If I bring him somewhere else, you might be able to see him do the purple. I think I need to bring him into some lighter light, but I just want to check something. Yeah. Okay. So, let's take him somewhere where we should be able to see the color difference. Okay, so you can see he has that blue-violet color. And if I bring him closer and watch how he changes into the purple. See how that's how he color shifts. If I do this, I have to go to a different area to show you a little better. He's in this blue-violet form here. And look, he changed to purple. It depends on where he is in the light. If it's a lighter light, he'll be purple. And if it's a darker light, he's kind of more dark green. I mean, not dark green. Blue-violet. Okay, so you kind of saw JD McPillar in the light, sort of. You can see how we could color shift. So now, let's get to reviewing him. One of my favorite next gens here. I love the colors on him. I love how it's glossy all over him for the color shift paint. pretty cool. Very glossy and shiny. The light reflects it off perfectly. Okay, so here you got the toe cap logo with the lime and the blue. Pretty cool. Like this logo. And here you got the grill and the headlights connected, making the mustache sort of. I don't know what these are, but it's just at the front of the car. Here you got the front bumper, and the like determined expression. He seems serious about racing and stuff, not like excited and stuff. I mean, he probably is excited, but you know, just more determined and serious about it. And of course, since it's Vietnam, the decals are pretty blurry on this guy. Vietnam makes the worst variants, but I mean, for RS2400 racers, there has not been a problem except for mixing up Rich Mixon's name tag as Tim Treadless. I have no idea how they mixed it up. They are not similar in any way. So, I like the glossy paint all over him and the shininess. Pretty cool. Here onto the side, you got like these green rims. Pretty cool. Lime green rims. And you got the white light years across the tires. You got the extended sponsors, Piston Cup, Combustor, Time Synergy. Of course, they're a bit blurry since this is, well, it's Vietnam. They're actually not that bad though, but I think on the other side might be a bit more blurry. We can see once we get to the other side. You got a blue stripe here. I like the arrow here and how they've made it cut out into like a 4. The arrow is pretty cool. Lime green. And striped to the bottom. The exhaust pipes here. Again, I like the arrow here. Pretty cool. And an other tire here. And the lime green rim with the white light years stretched across. You got the toe cap logo here in the back. Onto the back of the car. You got the tail lights here, toe cap logo, and then number 4 with the glossy purple metallic paint. Pretty cool. Side here again, toe cap logo, the gas cap. Here is the rims and the tire. Actually, they're not that bad, but definitely the eyes are blurry, if you can tell, sort of. Here's where they would put the mechanism. Again, the arrow here, pretty cool. I love how they cut it out before. We got the inside sponsors again. Here's the blue stripe from the hood. Pretty cool. On the roof here, this is sort of transparent, like barely though, with the purple roof bars. And here you got blue stripe here, and the lime part again cut out in the 4. The lime arrow here that continues, but it's just cut off by the window. So it's pretty cool. Love the spoiler here, the lime green spoiler, classic for JD, with the purple stopwatch and the RS24 Endurance logo. Super cool how they did that. Onto the base here, again, next gens don't really have that design base. You got the front bumper here with the purple metallic paint, made in Vietnam, copyright Disney and Pixar and Mattel. Super cool. Yeah, I love the purple metallic glossy paint on this guy. So some comparisons. We got some similar models. These two are similar in like the body shape, but the spoilers are different. You can tell just looking at it. But they're both like lengthwise more, and they're not like really wide, unlike some of the other next gens. And they're more, and they have the curved back here, and they got the 2 parts here in the back. Off this side here. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so really only the major difference between these two is the spoiler. And they both have the front bumper. Their headlights are sort of similar. Tim's are not connected. Yeah, they're not that similar, but sort of. And you can see here the base shape, they are also really similar here in the base shape also. Yeah. So the major difference between those two are spoilers. And here you got Danny Cervez, a very different model. They both have the front bumper, but Danny is more lengthier and like wider and, well, it's more straight here. A little bit curved, but not much as curved. There's JD here. One of the models like JD. Much more bigger is Danny. And this is like curved back, not the two-part back. Yep. And JD does not have rookie stripes because this is RS24 JD. I think if I had regular JD, maybe he would have the rookie stripes, but I don't know. The tires are actually like the same width for some of them. Yeah, these tires are the same. The exhaust pipes are almost the same. These are a little bigger. They're pretty cool. Oh, the hoods look like a tad bit different. This one just instantly goes up from the eyes. This one's a little more curved and lengthier. And a little bit more skinnier, actually. And they kind of end there, but this goes around. Yeah. And the spoilers are different. They were basically really the same spoilers, except Danny does not have this part on each side. The ends on each side, so. The bases are almost the same. Of course, because Danny's body shape is different, so bases are a bit different. So that, just compare the other spoilers, I guess. These both have the ends, but the base model of the spoilers are different. And with Richie here, it's basically the same as Danny Cervez, but it's a little more curved here, and it's bigger, so that is it for JD here. Pretty cool. I love the glossy metallic paint all over him, the purple color, super cool. That is it for JD. And now on to the next car. The next car we got is for the what's it called? This is supposed to be just for today, the 12th day of Christmas, Nikki B and Flo 2-pack. This is from the Radiator Springs series. Really wanted Flo so badly, and when I found her in the 2-pack, it was super cool. I got an extra car who I could use for videos to come, pretty cool, and also get a character I really wanted, who was Flo. So it was a pretty sweet find. So let's look at it. Here you got Nikki B name tag, looking pretty cool. It's got the canary yellow color. Got Flo here. Got the clip art, pretty cool. From the Radiator Springs series. Now, if you do not know who Nikki B is, I can tell you. There's the Cars logo. So, if you all remember in Cars 1, in that Our Town part, when Sally is explaining the history of Radiator Springs to McQueen, when they arrived at the Wheelwell Motel on their drive, when she was telling about their heyday, Nikki B was one of the cars at Flo's V8 Cafe during that flashback. So I'll put up a picture of him so you can see who Nikki B is. You might remember him. You might not. That's fine. He's not a major character, but Flo is. And on to the back here. Got the Radiator Springs logo. Cars logo again. Here's a picture of McQueen and his friends from Radiator Springs. That was when they thought McQueen had left town after he had finished the road, but he really didn't, and Major got tricked and stuff. He acted like he knew it the whole time. So you got Ramon, Flo, Fillmore, Sarge, Lizzie, McQueen, and Mater. Here's a summary. The kind folks in Radiator Springs become Lightning McQueen's friends for life. Pretty cool. And I don't know if you can spot the error, but if you can, just tell me in the comments or something right now. I will give you like 10 seconds to find this out okay, starting now. Okay, your time is up. If you were thinking it was Nikki B's eyes, you are absolutely correct. It is Nikki B's eyes. Look at how it's blue, but when you actually go to the die cast, it is brown. The clip art, it is brown. Now, it does say here, colors and decorations may vary, yada yada, but I do not think that really applies to the eyes. It should actually be brown. That is an error by Mattel on this part. Luckily, it's not on the die cast. I think if you actually go back to the movie, Nikki B's eyes are brown. If you saw the picture, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure they are brown. So that's pretty cool. And now, after reviewing the package, let's get to reviewing the actual diecasts. Again, I cannot open this live right in front of you guys since, well, it's already been opened. So let's switch to the clip of me actually opening the die. Okay, so if you enjoyed that clip again, and now we can review Flo and Nikki B 2-pack, so this will be pretty epic. First, let's go with Nikki B to review first. I like the color with the canary yellow, pretty different. You don't see that much in certain things these days, so it's a very good choice of color here for an old-timer car. Looking here, the lighting from the lighting up right above us, in my point of view, it looks kind of a little more darker yellow, a little more orangish tan. But here in the camera, it looks much lighter and paler when I'm looking. Just saying. So, but if I put him in like regular light, I think we'll get the color we're seeing on camera, or maybe a mix of both. But let's get to reviewing the diecast. So here you got the headlights, pretty big and cool, because it's an old car from like the 1970s, 1980s, around then. That's why you're looking pretty old. Nice smile expression, the grill, and this is actually not part of him. This is actually plastic. It is separate, kind of like Finn McMissile or like Holly Shiftwell here. That is actually separate here. Or yeah, here's Finn McMissile. It's separate parts and all of that. Rod Torque Redline here also. I love how it's literally only the spies that I just showed have the different parts. Just like them. Nikki B, this is also just plastic. Like the hood ornament here, the yellow here. Nice, it's like a hazelnut eye color. And the nice expression here. All to the side. I like how it just becomes this big part here, just extends. Like the white wall tires and stuff, the silver rims, pretty cool. This black stripe that just goes along. These rear view mirrors are very different. I've never seen them in any car diecast that I have or seen. but it looks like it's an old model for the rear view mirrors. They're pretty cool. I like how it's lengthy. And onto the back here. This is pretty cool. It's like a trunk part here. This part would lift up in the back. Pretty cool. This has its license plate. Let's see if we can try to read it. Nah, it's too blurry. I'm gonna see if I can read it. I think it says S962, so try that again. Nah. It's not focusing. Yeah, there we go. S962. Pretty cool. Like these tail lights here. Pretty cool. And got the plastic part here at the bottom too. Got the trunk, basically. We never actually get to see them open. I mean, for trailers, yes we do, but I don't think we actually get to see the trailers open in cars. I mean, they probably do, but, you know, they're cars. They have anatomies, if you have seen the theories and stuff. Here's got the roof window and the canary base here. Everything is so cool. Again, it's symmetrical to this side. White wall tires and the canary yellow color and the black stripe. Super cool. And here on the base, again, I love the design bases for all those, like Cars 1 cars. All they have the design bases. Super cool. And tires are actually pretty big. Bigger than I would expect for a car like Nikki B. Cool. Mattel. In Pixar, made in Thailand. Really cool. Yeah, I love Nikki B. Definitely one of my favorite cars to review. And now on to Flo here. Just take a look around first. Okay. So yeah, here's Flo. Her paint is actually a bit glossy here. Not on the roof part here. Her roof actually is not part of this. Of the entire base, actually. It's actually a different part. I don't know if you can tell, but this is plastic, this is metal. So, that's actually true. This is not one entire thing, like on certain cars like these. Most of the cars, it's all one thing. Nikki here, even this is metal. But for Flo, this is like some kind of plastic, you can tell. So this is not all one part. Okay, she's got the headlights here, silver, and she has like silver lipstick, I guess. I don't know if cars have lipstick. I don't even know how that would work, but yeah. She's got sea green eyes, the eye decal here, pretty glossy here. Okay, onto the side. Got the silver out stripe just across, cool. Windows are a bit transparent. She's got like a cyan, like a sea green color stripe here, and a silver stripe here at the bottom. This is like a teal, yeah, not cyan. I mean, it could be considered cyan, but this is more of a teal color to me. And she also has white wall tires with silver rims, just like Nikki B here. Super cool. On to the back, like the taillights here, pretty different, just like here. It's like two parts. It's not like Nikki B, who has like 3 dots like your classic. You'd have the taillights. It's pretty different. It's on her, like, I don't know what these would be called, but like wings or stuff at the back. And her license plate says showgirl, because that's what she was. She was a showgirl before she settled down in Radiator Springs with Ramon. You got the trunk. You got the circular part here. She's got like the silver bumper, and that's pretty cool because it reflects a lot of stuff you can see. Yeah, pretty cool. I really like this part where it just extends like that, like wings in the back. Again, symmetrical. You got the silver stripe here in the sign color and the sea green stripe with silver. And the white wall tires. Yeah, so Flo is pretty cool. Here's the base. Again, design basis for literally almost every Cars 1 car. It says made in Thailand, Disney, Pixar, and Mattel. let's compare this a bit. Let's actually compare it between these two since they're actually a bit similar. Flow is definitely a ton bigger. But like they have the things extending in the back, like the wings. That's pretty cool, but Hicks are definitely a bit smaller. So yeah, we compared them. Flo is definitely a lot bigger, and her wings are bigger in the back. Okay, they're not wings. I don't know what you would call them, but just comparing Ramon. I mean, he doesn't have like what Nikki, Billy, and Flo have, but it's kind of similar. You can see here. He just has the curved things, just it's not like elevated entirely, hugely. So that is it for the Flo and Nikki B 2-pack. That was supposed to be the 12th day of Christmas. And now I am going to review my Christmas scores.
Bruh.
Okay, so now I'm going to review my Christmas scores. This is going to be pretty epic. Yeah, I know what I'm going in order. So I got 3 cars for Christmas. Also, I got 2 Diary for Wimpy Kid books, the 2 latest ones, Wrecking Ball and The Deep End. And I also got some chocolates, an ornament, and I got an iPhone 12. So it was pretty epic. So, first up, let's review RS24 Lightning McQueen. I also have another RS24 Endurance Racer here, and a 2-pack in the back, which are the other ones. But first, let's review RS24 Endurance Racer Lightning McQueen. Looks pretty cool. His color shift, you can sort of see it, not really, but, I mean, yeah, you can sort of see it. I don't know if you really can, but let's get to reviewing him. So here you got the name tag for the RS24 Endurance Racers. Pretty cool. Look at the die cast. Super cool. Easy. You got 3+, the green Mattel logo. Again, the RS24 Endurance Racer logo, the Cars logo. And you got Lightning McQueen RS24 Endurance Racer form. And you got Jackson Storm. I really wish, again, they had him in the RS24 Endurance Racer form, but it's just in North-South. It says, next gen color shift paint job. RS24 Endurance Lightning McQueen is from the first wave. Like I said before. Jackson Storm, Chase Race-A-Lot, Jade Pillar, and Lightning McQueen. They're all from the first wave. Again, the logos. Harder, faster, sleeker. The 24-hour race is on, and these next-gen racers are ready to push themselves to the limits. You can collect them all. It's pretty cool, the track and everything, as we already discussed before. Super cool, the package. And now, let's get to review, opening RS24 Lightning McQueen and reviewing him. So, first, let's get him out of the package. Okay, so we got RS24 Endurance Racer Lightning McQueen out of the package, and he looks pretty cool. Super cool here. So you can see he's like a base red, and from what I've seen, I've been testing him around, he turned into like a golden yellow, so let's take him around and see how he turns out. So yeah, as we can see, Lightning McQueen here, his color shift change is pretty good. So now let's get to reviewing him. As we saw, he turns from a red to a shiny golden yellow, and he is very glossy, like since he has all the color shift paint jobs, so he's pretty glossy. Get to reviewing him. Okay, so here, nice smiling expression. This is using the World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen. I think this is the first time in a long time they've used the World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen body for something other than the WGP Lightning McQueen. So that's pretty cool. I think the last time they used it for something else other than WGP McQueen is the T-Rock racers, which were a long time ago. So let's look around here. Nice headlights here with the orange and the blue. Super cool. And the red glossy paint here. I really wish he had the Rusty's logo here, but instead he has the RS24 Endurance logo here. And he's got black pins on his hood this time instead of like the classic silver ones he'd usually have. But I really wish they had the Rusty's logo here because, as you can see, on Storm 1, he has his Igniter logo, and on JD, he has the toe cap logo. And I'm pretty sure on every other Next Gen one, they also have their own sponsor, but for McQueen, apparently has the RS24 stopwatch logo and not the Rusty's logo, which is pretty sad. I wish he had the Rusty's logo instead. And the eyes expression, pretty cool. I like how it's outlined. Nice expression. Pretty cool. Got the blue silver eyes. His eye color looks a bit different than what it usually is. It looks a bit darker, more like grayish compared to what it usually is. So on to the side here. Instead of the classic gray rims he would have for a World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen, this was made using World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen. So he would have these kind of silver, the gray tires, but instead he has the white tires, and he has the classic Next Gen Lightyear across the tires, but instead of being white or any color, it's actually green, like a lime green sort of. So it's pretty cool. And tires are pretty thick, actually. Pretty big for usually what McQueen be like. It mainly feels different because it's a lot smoother and weirder, like the shape of it. And because of the rims here, they're not deep in like they'd usually be here. And even for like World Grand Prix McQueen, tires shape would be different. It would be a little more in, you can see. But this is actually like standing out, and it's like white. It's pretty cool. He's got the classic Next Gen extended sponsors, Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. And here he has really cool, I love this design of the lightning bolt. It's like golden, has the Rusty's here, gas cap, and the 95, super cool. I really love the design on that. It looks very different, more like blocky instead of the classic, more roundish 95, and it's smaller. This is bigger and it's like blocky sort of shape. Pretty cool, and it really stands out in this glossy red paint. And when he's golden, it looks so cool. And you got the Rusty's here, and the paint of the Rusty's bolt actually gets onto the gas cap, and that'll matter for a second once we get to the other side of this car. So yeah, it's pretty cool on this side. And you got the exhaust pipes here. I really love this lightning bolt design and how it goes with the paint. Here you got the spoiler, and I love how it says RS24 on the side of it. Pretty cool. Now on to the back. You got the classic spoiler, 2 taillights, and instead of having the 95 on one of the taillights, they put the 95 in the blocky form on right below the right taillight, so that's pretty cool. And on to the side here, why I said the gas cap would matter, because here you can actually see the gas cap. It's like gray and silver, but on here the decal in paint is over it, unlike here. This is actually outlined and painted silver like the actual gas cap would be, but on this side the decal's over it. So love the lightning bolt again, the extended sponsors, and the paint and the tires, super cool. And here you got the roof with the 95. I love this paint, so cool. It's so shiny. I love how it reflects in the light. And then you got the spoiler here. Pretty cool. They got the stopwatch logo and the RS24 logo here right on the spoiler. It's like a dark, very, very dark maroon with like a red spoiler on the side. Pretty cool. Got the roof flaps here. And I forgot his lucky stickers. They look smaller than usual, but they look pretty cool. They're actually golden this time, so it really looks good. I love the clash of the red paint, glossy red metallic paint, and the color shift paint, and the lightning bolt. Super cool. Really love this diecast. And on to the base here. Of course, it's not designed as World Grand Prix McQueen design. Not designed. Just see there. And also on this one, it says made in Vietnam. This is really good for Vietnam, in my opinion. Really good. And here, Disney, Pixar, Mattel. So that is pretty cool. Really love this diecast. Now let's get to reviewing this a bit more by comparing it with other models. First, I am going to compare it with Neon Lightning McQueen with a couple of customizations, which I reviewed for the 5th day of Christmas. So let's get to it. Love the paint is they're both like special, like different editions. I can kind of see the resemblance between the neon and the color shift paint since it's glossy, and this is a little bit, the neon paint is kind of metallic, and this is definitely a lot more darker. It's pretty cool. This is so much lighter and can turn into different colors because it's color shift. It was pretty cool. Taillights are almost the same, but it's more neon here. Expression's pretty much the same. The eyes are not the same. Smile's pretty much the same, but the eyes are definitely different because it's wavy like that, and that just goes down like that and comes back up. And the eye color are actually really closer than this McQueen. It's much more gray. The eye colors on these McQueens are pretty close on the 95. And since it has like the limey color here for the 95 and like how it has the lime on the tires, pretty cool. Kind of resembles it a bit. And the lightning bolts are definitely different. It doesn't have the flame like this. It's just the classic lightning bolt with the end here, not the extending flame. That's pretty cool. The exhaust pipes are literally always the same. Those will literally never change. It's pretty cool. And you can see how small this 95 is compared to the blocky big 95. And the extended sponsors are different. Oh, it's pretty cool. The tires are definitely thicker here compared to these. Onto the back here, pretty much almost the same. Again, they would usually have the 95 on this taillight, but instead they put it below the taillight. Oh, shoot. So here you go on the top. You can tell they are different. Here. Yeah, they look pretty much the same. Just like the 95 is different in the color. But literally, it's all exactly the same body and shape model. That's pretty cool. So that is it for RS24 Endurance Racer Lightning McQueen. He is one of my favorite die casts I have. So cool, really cool. Love the paint on him and the glossiness and the decals on this guy. He looks so cool. I might use him in one of my videos soon. That is it for RS24 Endurance Racer Lightning McQueen. And now on to the next one. RS24 Endurance Racer Jackson Storm. This would be pretty epic. I really love this one because the color contrast on this one is super cool. Honestly, my top 3 color contrasters for RS24 racers are this one, Ed Trunken, and Rich Mixon. Jackson Storm here, he turns from like a very sparkly light blue. From your perspective, what you're looking at right now, it's purple, like a really dark purple. But here, what my perspective is, sort of, you can kind of see it better. It's like a really light blue, which is pretty cool. So you can really see the contrast on this guy when you move him around in the light. That's pretty cool. That's why I love him. Rich Mixon's pretty cool too. He got the classic pink, and then he turns into some kind of like dirty golden yellowish brown kind of color. Pretty cool. And Ed Trunken is basically like Storm here. So that is really cool. So first, before we get him out, let's review the package. I mean, nothing really is different from the other two RS24 Endurance Racers. Got the name tag. Here's another closer up look at the car. You can see the different color changes. Super cool. Got the Mattel next gen color shift paint job. Got McQueen and Storm and the logos and the track. Pretty cool. Onto the back here. Again, these are all the first waves. So I have the first 3 cars of the first wave, but I do not have Chase Race a lot. So out of the 7 that I know of, I have 3. So that's pretty cool. Harder, faster, sleeker. The 24-hour race is on, and these next-gen racers are ready to push themselves to the limits. Got the logos there and the track. I really love that background art of the track. Super cool. And just look around the package one more time. Okay, now let's get this guy ready for reviewing. Okay guys, we got RS24 Endurance Racer Jackson Storm out of the package, and he is looking pretty epic. I don't know if you guys can really see the blue, but from my perspective, you can really see the light blue. But looking into the camera, I can tell it's a very dark purple, so we will be right back trying to find some area where you can see it's blue. Okay, here's definitely a good place. Okay, here's definitely a good place to see it. You can definitely see the light blue. Switch it up. Boom. Purple. Super cool. You can really see the contrast between the 2 colors. Blue and purple. Blue and purple. Blue, purple. Blue, purple. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so you have seen the color contrast between the light blue and the purple. So now let's get to reviewing Storm. It's pretty cool. The paint. In my perspective right now, it is a light blue, but looking through the camera, it is purple for you guys. Again, it depends on where it is, like where you're looking at from and where the light is shining on it. That's pretty cool. You can see he's got the angry, determined expression right here. Got the headlight decals over there. It's really hard to see because the paint is so dark, but there's the mouth. And here on the hood, he's got the igniter logo. But since like the paint is really dark, it's really hard to see the igniter logo on the hood. But it is right there. And again, this is Vietnam, so the decals are a bit blurry. But here it is. Pretty cool. He's got the silver eyes like he usually will. Really like the color on this guy. And here on the side, I really like how they use the orange rims. It pops out on Storm, so it looks pretty cool. Really love how they use those orange rims. Like, they try to make colors that pop out. Like for McQueen, the white. And for JD, the lime. And for Storm, it's orange. So it's pretty cool. Very different orange rims. Got the white light here across the tires. The tire size looks pretty similar to the regular Storm diecast. Of course, since this is Vietnam, the decals here are a bit blurry. Like, these are blurry, and especially this one, they look a little weird. Here they send the sponsors: Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber Synergy, Igniter, and got the 2.0. which is his number. And then you got the place where they would put the mechanism for him to lift him up when he's in the pits. And usually, since Storm would be black in the back here and like a really dark gray here, instead, since it's like a purple and blue color shift paint now, they made his symbol black now, so that's pretty cool. You got the orange rims on the tires again, the exhaust pipes. You got the gas cap outlined in orange. I really like the orange color on the rims, pretty cool, really stands out. And on the back here, you got the 2.0, and it's pretty cool. You got the igniter, super cool. And on the back, you got the taillights here, sort of. Okay, this taillight looks a bit weird. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's going onto this side. But, you know, it's Vietnam. What do you expect? Yeah, here on the side again, you got the orange rims on the tires. You got the black symbol and the extended sponsors, the igniter symbol. This is all really cool. Love the colors on this guy. You can see the blue and the purple and the glossy paint. Here you got the roof flaps and the 2.0 number. You got his roof window, pretty tiny compared to others. And really cool. Love this guy. And here is the spoiler. It's entirely black. And then you got the orange stopwatch logo and the RS 24-hour endurance race logo in white. So it's pretty cool. Onto the base here. Nothing much to see. Of course, the next gen bases are not designed at all. Made in Vietnam, Disney Pixar, Mattel. Pretty cool. The tires. Really like these orange rims here. Looks pretty cool. I'm probably gonna use these in some movies or stuff. Now let's compare it to some other diecasts. Let's compare it to regular Storm. See if we can find some differences and similarities. Body shape is definitely going to be exactly the same. Pretty cool. The color is so different, like just comparing these. Just looking at it and comparing these, the color on these looks so different. Very, very different. So the eye colors are pretty much the same. The igniter logo, this is going to be a bit darker than this one. I can't really tell, but this one looks a bit darker than the other one. Yeah. To me, that's how it looks like. And got the headlights here. They look pretty much the same. It just looks a bit different here because the paint is kind of blending in with it, since it has that kind of stripe of blue right there. And then here on the side, everything's pretty much the same. The Piston Cup 2.0, combustor synergy, carbon fiber, and the igniter. These actually look a lot smaller though if you look closely. These decals look really, really small compared to these. Very small. Like, just look at that. Look how small those are. And then just look at this one. They're pretty big. And of course, since this one's colors are blue and the purple, they made the Storm symbol here black, but this would most always be the blue for the regular Jackson Storm. Of course, the mechanism symbol, this seems like it's a bit bigger. Everything seems like it's a bit bigger on this diecast than on the regular diecast. The gas caps look the same. This one looks a bit bigger, just saying. And normally, Storm on the side of his spoilers would have the blue, but here the spoiler's entirely black. Onto the back here, got the 2.0 on the sides and the igniter there, so nothing really different except no rookie stripes on this Storm. And also, it's a different color. Of course, the rim colors are different. This is black and this is orange. And here, the Lightyear is blue, but on the RS24 Endurance Racer Storm, it's white. It's pretty cool. The exhaust pipes look exactly the same. Just the decals look a bit bigger, like for the extended sponsors and the number. It's really the big difference between these two, in my opinion. And especially the Storm symbol color different and the rims. Here on the hood, no, not really a difference. They both say 2.0, so nothing really looks different or anything. Yeah, they're both pretty small. The spoiler here. This is like solid black. This is just a really dark gray. So, and these is blue. This is entirely solid black with the logos here. So that is pretty cool. Really like this Storm. So, just try to look around him a bit more. Yeah, Storm is pretty cool. My favorite diecast that I have so far. And now we are about to open and review the last thing. Okay, so that was it for our 24 Endurance Racer Jackson Storm. And now we have come to the final diecast review. Lewis Hamilton and Bruce Boxman 2-pack. That's pretty epic. This is the last thing I got for Christmas. Literally, so let me get them. These two, and this 2-pack are the cars I got for Christmas along with the other stuff. The others were ones from Christmas that I were going to review for the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th days of Christmas, but I couldn't because I didn't have any time to record or anything. But now, we have reviewed every other one, and now it's time to open and review this one. Lewis Hamilton, Bruce Boxman 2-pack. It's pretty epic. I do have a Lewis Hamilton. It is China variant. This is Thailand variant since all cars from 2019 till now have been made in Thailand, and some from Vietnam, like the R24 Endurance Racers and like those trashy Target 11 packs. So yeah, I do have a Lewis Hamilton right here. He's pretty banged up though, pretty bad. So I'm glad I got another one. So I'm probably gonna make a custom out of this Lewis Hamilton. And good thing I also have the crew chief now. So anything that's in Lewis's pit crew or pit stop, I'm probably gonna change to another racer's pit crew, whatever. So first, before we get this 2-pack out of the package, let's review the actual package first, and then the diecast. Okay, so I like the clip art here, pretty cool. You got Lewis Hamilton and Bruce Boxman name tag there. Here's a look at the cars, pretty cool. And then up here you got the clip art, which is I also like. I love the Blue Desert background. I'm gonna miss it. And now we have the 2021 backgrounds, which are not as good, but they're okay. Got Lewis Hamilton clip art here, and Bruce Boxman clip art. Lewis Hamilton is actually played by a real racer whose name is actually Lewis Hamilton. And here's the World Grand Prix logo and the Cars logo on the package. Now to the back of this, we got the World Grand Prix logo again, Cars logo, picture of McQueen and Francesco at Porta Corsa, and here's a summary. The World Grand Prix will determine who is the fastest car in the world, and then there's in Spanish, French, and Portuguese. And here is Lewis Hamilton and Bruce Boxman, another picture of it. Colors and decorations may vary. Don't really see any errors in this, unlike the Nikki B and Flo 2-pack, so that's good. So that is it for reviewing the package. So now let's get this 2-pack out of the package. We'll be right back. them out of the package, and they look pretty cool. You got Bruce Boxman here. And here you got Lewis Hamilton. So first, I'm going to review Bruce Boxman and then Lewis Hamilton. So let's get to it. So here you got Bruce Boxman. He's entirely black, color base, like Lewis Hamilton here. And got the nice smiling expression here, tiny. The headlights, actually, they're exactly the same as Lewis Hamilton's. Huh, I did not notice that. They're exactly the same as Lewis Hamilton's. Pretty cool. It's got the headset here. It's really floppy for some reason, this part. This is all attached, so like you can't take it off. It's not detachable. It's literally attached to the thing. You can take it off, but like that'd be really hard. Nice. He got the brown eyes here. Nice expression here. He's got yellow stripes going across the sides. On the side here. Really like the tires and the rims. Got silver rims. And now this is the badge. World Grand Prix, since they are from the World Grand Prix. And then it shows nationality of Lewis Hamilton. Now, you probably have no idea what flag that is. It's actually a mix of two flags. This side is the Grenada flag, and this side is the England flag, or the United Kingdom flag, actually. England flag is white with red stripes. People get that mixed up. This is actually the UK flag. So, that is the badge. And since it's Thailand, it's actually a bit blurry. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually a bit blurry. But from my side, I can definitely tell it's blurry. But it's Thailand, so what'd you expect? If it was China, it would be clear, most probably. And onto the back here, you got pretty big taillights here. The red stands out a lot from the black color. You got the roof window here. Here's the license plate, KBSIIYW, or those could be ones, I don't think so. The S could be a 5, but it's really hard to tell. Yeah, actually that's a 5, looking back at it, so KB511YW. It's a very strange license plate. I don't know if there's a meaning behind it or if it's just random. I think it's random, but usually cars license plate usually have a meaning, but I don't think this one does. You got another like tiny taillight here, like you would see on some cars, on like some kinds of cars, you would see it on top. So there. Onto the side again, you got the headset here, just stretching across. Really like the headset, pretty cool. You got the decal here again. We're gonna the Grenada and UK flag and the tires. And here you got the base, the design base, that's cool. Mattel, Disney Pixar, made in Thailand. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like Bruce Boxman. It's pretty cool. Now on to Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is played by, well, Lewis Hamilton in real life. This is based off the real Lewis Hamilton. He races too. He's an actual racer. He plays Lewis Hamilton in Cars 2, and in Cars 3 he has a cameo as Hamilton, which is Cruz's like electronic assistant, kind of like Siri. So I just wanted to let you know. And here's the expression. He does have like that gap in the middle of his teeth here. It's pretty funny. A really minor detail some of you might not notice. Here on the clip art, let's see. I kind of got ripped off, so you can find it here. Yeah, it's got the gap in the middle. Nice expression, smiley face. And the headlights here, exactly like Bruce's. And you got the front bumper here, pretty cool. Really like the structure. And he also has brown eyes. He's got the mirrors here, just like Bruce too. He has the mirrors. It's kind of hard to tell since it's black and it's blending in with the car. Here it's more noticeable. So, got the rear view mirrors. He also has the yellow stripe across the side, which they both do. And then off to the side here, he's got these 3 silver dots across here. Don't know what they're for. He's got the badge here too. His number is number 2. World Grand Prix and the Granada and UK flags. And here is the tire. It's like a very dark gray rim with the yellow across, and the tire is very thin, as you can see, very thin. That's pretty cool. I like the structure, how it curves up this way. And tire, is it actually, the tires are here the same size, just it gets bigger here. The car itself, not the tire. The tires are the same size, so that's cool. And it's like silver dots. There's also silver dot here. Window here is pretty small. And then off to the side, he's got taillights, really cool. I really like these taillights. The silver here, and it just stretches across like that, the shape. He's got the UK and Granada flag there. Now, looking at that actually looks like an error. Because look, here you got the UK flag on the side and Granada flag on the side. But here, on the badge, Granada flag's on this side, UK flag's on this side, again here. So, in looking back at this, Granada's on the left side and UK's on the right side. I'm pretty sure this is the right way. If I look back at my China Lewis Hamilton, we can see which one's actually right. So, we'll get back to that. Here it says powered by All in All at the top and the World Grand Prix logo. You got this red thing here. I have no idea what that is. Could be a camera, could be an extra light. I have no idea what exactly it is though. It probably is an extra light. Got the exhaust pipes here. Pretty cool, very different. That's the side here again, same. And on this side, yeah, it makes sense. It kind of has to be reversed, but I don't really know if that's proper. Yeah, I know it should be reversed like that. So now I'm starting to think that the back was not in error, but I don't really know. Then it's got 3 silver dots here and that one big one over there. Pretty cool. And tires. On top here, entirely black here. Got the roof window. And I like the spoiler here and the shape of it. And then it's like yellow stripe in the front. Then a World Grand Prix logo decal on it. It's entirely black colored. And really tall. If you look at this, like the extension from here. So, it's pretty cool. Onto the base. He does not have a design base. He's like the next gens. Pretty bland. Mattel, Main Thailand, Disney Pixar. So, these guys are pretty cool. And that's for comparisons. I can't really compare anything to Bruce Boxman, so here's just another look around at him. And now to compare my Thailand, my new Thailand, and my really old China Lewis Hamilton. So let's see if we can find some similarities and differences. One difference I have already found is the expression. If you look here, this is a bit wider on the smile, but here you can see there's no gap in between the teeth. That is an error. He should actually have the gap in between the teeth. That is how it is in the movie. Here he does not have that, so it's different. And yeah, that's a difference I found. The eyes look pretty much similar. It could be a bit different. Headlights are similar. Everything seems similar in the front except the expression, the mouth expression here, because they got the teeth wrong. And then here, nothing's really different. This decal is definitely bigger than this one. If you're looking at it, actually, is it? I don't know. I think it's bigger, but it could be the same size. But I'm pretty sure this is bigger. Got the 3 dots there, one on top. And this is actually a bit more tinted than this one, more transparent a bit. This one's frosted, so it's not really transparent. Got the tires here, pretty similar. Onto the back. And looking back at this, it is not an error. The car should actually be like this. Because if you look here, so it's actually supposed to be like that. It's not an error. But if we look, but I don't know, it could be an error. If we look back at the movie, we'll see. But I don't have time for that. And the side of the spoiler kind of got, well, chewed off. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really see any differences much. Hard to find some. These look actually more black than this kind of dark gray. Yeah, these look a bit darker than these rims. Okay. On this, it looks like the decal is bigger than this one, just on the other side. They both got the yellow stripes going across sides, so that has to be there. And there's not really differences except the roof windows here and the decal got scratched off. So yeah, I don't really see any much differences. That's cool. At least I have New Hamilton. That is more accurate since it has the gap between the teeth. So let's look around him. Oh, we've got the bases. Bases are pretty much the same. This is bigger than that. So, that was cool. Just comparing those both. My China and Thailand Lewis Hamiltons. So, that is it for today. And I hope you guys liked the video. And sorry for uploading this so late, guys. I really didn't want to do this, but it's Christmas, spending time with family, having schoolwork and stuff. Never had really time. I hope you guys really understand that. And I'm hoping that Cars Rivalry will come out soon. I will play the teaser trailer again, and I will release it as a separate video for the second teaser trailer. And I'm definitely releasing it next month. I don't know when next month, but it should definitely release next month. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. And stay tuned for the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye now. Just a PS, I am also going to Disney World, so I will try to vlog that trip if I can. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your break and have a good New Year's as we are getting out of 2020, the worst year in history. And thank you guys so much for 200 subs. I'm thinking of doing a special, maybe not. So we'll see about that. And stay tuned for Cars Rivalry. My link to my Discord server is in my description below. So go check that out.
PS, that's funny right there. PP, there's a few more pages of PSs here.
One eternity later.